Hello.
Hello.
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to 33. A Big Brother. We got Final Four.
Yeah, Final Four. I was gonna title it "Did Morgan just win Big Brother?" But I don't wanna.
No.
I don't wanna.
I think there's an opportunity that she doesn't win it.
Tonight, the push toward the finale begins as a new head of household is crowned. The power veto is played, and one more house guest walks out the front door, leaving the final three in place. Welcome to a supersized live eviction night on Big Brother.
Previously on Big Brother. Only 5 were remaining when the mastermind took control of the game.
I'm taking over the game and will send one of you to jury.
What the hell does that mean?
Imagine. Well, imagine winning.
After Vince claimed his 4th HOH.
Congratulations, Vince. You have passed my trial and are the new head of household.
He put Ava and a
Oh, we see
former
a jury
ally on
segment.
the altar.
I've nominated you, Keanu, and you, Ava.
My target is 100% Keanu. Taking him out on my HOH would be a huge resume builder.
With a small but powerful veto on the line, Morgan was stacked.
Congratulations, Morgan. You have won the golden power of veto.
I got my 4th power veto, baby. Look how cute this thing is.
And she left the nominations the same,
I've decided not to use the power veto.
leaving them to face the mastermind's eviction.
Now that the nominations are set, I am ready for my sacrifice.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, the fate of my game lies in the hands of the most untrustworthy person in the entire West Coast.
And after being a target since the game began, the house finally got Keanu out.
Keanu, you may leave my set and exit the Big Brother house.
Bye, Keanu.
Now, the final 4 is set. Who will win the head of household and earn a spot in the top 3? Plus, it's the final and most important veto competition of the season. Then, by the end of the night, another house guest will be sent to jury. It all happens right now, live on Big Brother.
I've never been to a sacrifice before.
Good evening, I'm Julie Chen-Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother. It's day 80 inside the Big Brother house, and the Mastermind's takeover once again tested loyalties and took out a giant in the game. With Keanu's eviction, Ava now stands alone. Ashley now stands as a third wheel, and Morgan and Vince stand undeniably side by side. But now the game resets, and whoever rises as the next head of household will punch the first ticket to finale night. So, who will become the penultimate HOH of the summer, and who will become the 6th member of the jury? We'll find out live in the next 90 minutes. But first, Wednesday's special eviction at the hands of the mastermind sent Keanu out of the house and onto the jury. And here he is now to talk about what led to his dramatic exit. Say hello to Keanu. Please, have a seat.
Well, that makes me feel nice.
Well, all season long in the house, you were a target, but you kept winning and getting yourself off the block. But this past week, not so much.
Yeah.
Why do you think you couldn't get that
Oh,
target
shit.
off your back?
What's up? Thanks for the
Well,
thanks for the bits.
I like to think that my social game was sabotaged there at the beginning.
By who?
By Jimmy.
Okay.
I definitely intentionally created a large target to maybe misdirect from people that I was working with so they wouldn't be on the block with me. And ultimately, they ended up turning on me too. So that was very unfortunate and a miscalculation.
I need names, and those people were?
Well, Riley, Adrian, Kelly not so much. I was working with Kelly, but she didn't really stab me in the back. Vinny, people like that at the beginning that I was very interested in working with, and to find out later that they were targeting me.
This special eviction started out with an endurance competition, one that you look like you had in the bag. You were locked in. You were even joking around with Vince. Very, very chatty. Did you throw that competition, or was it your overconfidence got the best of you?
I didn't throw it. I wouldn't say it was overconfidence in myself. It was more of my overconfidence in my relationship with Vince. We had a talk in the gym before we went down there, and we were just talking about how close we were, and that I think ultimately my trust in him was at a peak when he decided to break a tie in my favor, because I felt like the move at that point would have been to get me out. So, you know, when he did that, it put a lot of trust in him that never really left to begin with, because I trusted him for some reason throughout the whole game, but it peaked at that moment, and you know, I took my eyes off the prize there for a second and thought, you know, I'm safe anyway. I would much rather have the Final 4 HOH safety. And that was ultimately my downfall. Rachel did tell me that the Final 5 HOH was the most important, and I, you know, had to find out the hard way that I probably should have listened to her.
You just said yourself you kept putting your trust in Vince. And in the house, you told him, this is a quote, "All I've ever done is show you grace." What was it about Vince that made you feel like he deserved your grace time after time?
Yeah, so I had two sibling-esque relationships in the house. One of them being Rachel. The other one I felt like was Vince. I felt like a big brother to him, and even though he's older than me. But you know, there's a human element in this game, and I can't fault people for being human. And I always wanted to show him, like, hey, you know, don't worry, we're gonna mess up. You know, we're only human. And you know, he kept doing it, and that was my biggest downfall. But I just felt like showing him grace was the move.
You had a very up and down relationship with Rachel as well. You named your alliance with her were frenemies. And why did you keep on putting your faith back in her? Is that just who you are outside, like giving people second and third chances?
Yeah, you know, if you go back and watch, I'm not sure if you showed my moment with Vince, but you know, obviously Rachel got me to open up about, you know, things about my dad, and that was huge for me, because I'm not someone that just puts that out there. So for her to do that on day 2, and then also I had that moment with Vince as well, I think that's ultimately why I trusted them by far the most out of everybody in the house. And that moment really meant a lot to me. So if I go back and find out that, at least with Vince, that it was fake, that would be very heartbreaking for me.
What's the best thing you're taking away from this experience?
Ah, man. Ooh, that's a good question. Man, you know, it's hard because I got out ultimately because of, you know, how I am. But I choose to view that as a strength and not as a weakness. That was my biggest thing coming in here, was I didn't want my trust in people to be viewed, or my kindness to be viewed, as a weakness. And, you know, that was mostly on me to take myself out of those positions. But I think that really what I'm going to take away is, you know, I shouldn't have to change to be a winner. You know, I do feel like a winner. I was hoping to meet you under different circumstances with confetti on me, but...
How about we listen to your goodbye messages?
Yeah, let's do it.
Keanu, you truly put the ass in assassin. The way you assassinated these cops, man. YOLO, see you on the flip. Keanu, I know you thought I wasn't doing much in this game, but actually my social game is the reason I was here.
Episode.
Once we got to Final 7, I was working with pretty much everybody in the house. Keanu, you are one of the best competitors this season. I respect you as a player, and I admire your resilience. I'm in an alliance with Rachel, Will, Ashley, and Vince called the Judges. If Game does recognize Game, then I hope that you can respect what I've done this season.
Keanu, I know a lot of game moves that I made didn't seem to make sense to you, but I'm a part of an alliance called the Judges that you weren't aware of.
The person that got evicted last episode, they
was a great game
couldn't
move for
show
my resume.
the
I hope you can
goodbyes.
respect my game moves.
They couldn't show the
Keanu,
goodbyes in
juror
time,
number
so
5
they're
now, but we're
showing
gonna
it
see you
now.
in 3 short days, Sunday, September 28th, when you and the rest of the jury crown a winner.
Yes.
Thank you, Keanu.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Keanu's departure brought an end to another eviction cycle, leaving a vacancy in the head of household room. So, who will rise to power at this critical point in the game? It's time to find out.
It's the Final Four HOH competition. Am I eating at Mastro's on top of the Sears Tower? Because, baby, the stakes could not be higher. I am so close to that $750,000, and this competition will get me that much closer. I can taste it.
Yeah, if Morgan wins this, Morgan wins Big
Welcome
Brother,
to
I
the
think.
Crime Lab. We need your help to solve a crime by analyzing evidence using a new Forensiscope 4000, the premier evidence analysis system. As outgoing HOH, I'm not eligible to compete. Here's how it works. Each round, all 3 players will get inside their evidence cube, and I will announce a specific piece of evidence that needs to be analyzed. On the sound of the horn, each player will maneuver their evidence cube around the lab, racing to get back to the Forensiscope with the correct piece of evidence on top, facing up. The first player to return to the Forensiscope platform with the correct piece of evidence facing up will earn 1 point. The player to earn 3 points first will win this competition and become the new head of household.
Oh shit.
And remember, the winner will not only guarantee a spot on finale night, but they will also be able to compete in the final 3-part head of household competition. Are you ready to play Forensiscope?
This HOH is one of the most important. It's the only way that I can guarantee that I stay off the block this week. Yes, there is veto, but I want to guarantee my safety now. Come on, girls. It's by design that Ashley and Ava are next to me in this HOH competition. Let's be real. Keanu won more competitions than these 2 competitors combined. So these are the people that I want to be facing in this competition.
The first piece of evidence that you need to analyze is the glove. The glove is currently on the right side of the evidence cube. The fastest way to return the glove so that it is on top of the cube is...
Oh my god. I already know that this competition is going to be a test mentally and physically. First, we have to find the correct piece of evidence within our cube. And then we have to find a pathway to get the cube back on the podium with the correct piece of evidence on top of the cube. For this round, we have to navigate the cube so that the glove evidence ends up on top. So I have to think about how to maneuver the cube so that the glove evidence ends up on top once I'm back on the platform. Oh my. I am struggling to move this cube. I can barely think about how to get the glove evidence on top if I can't even move the cube itself. What the?
Congratulations, Morgan! You have returned first with the glove on top, and you have earned 1 point.
Woo! I got 1 point on the board. All I need is 2 more, and I win this HOH.
Yeah, she's
It's
winning
time
the
to
game,
lock
bro.
in.
After 1 round, Morgan is in the lead with 1 point. I want Morgan to win this competition because if Ava or Ashley wins, then I would be in much more danger than I would otherwise. It's time for round 2, and this time we need to analyze the blood. The blood is currently on the left side of the evidence cube. The fastest way to return the blood so that it is on top of the cube is...
In round 2, we are told to get the blood evidence to the top of the cube and under the Forensiscope. It suddenly hits me. This game is kind of like a video game, but instead of me pushing buttons, I have to maneuver a cube to get to the answer. And I kind of like it. So, I turn on my gamer brain to figure out the pattern.
Oh my god.
Up, right, up, left, down, down, down.
Oh my god.
I'm figuring out that the reason why it's not moving is because my feet are holding it down. So I start jumping and throwing my whole body weight into this cube. YOLO buddy! Ah!
to jump up and throw yourself into a wall. But that is exactly how you move this cube.
Congratulations, Morgan. You have returned with the blood on top of the cube and get another point. Everyone else, please reset. After 2 rounds, the score is Morgan 2, Ashley and Ava 0. Morgan needs just 1 more point to win this competition and become the new head of household. It's time for round 3.
This next round is mine. So Morgan has 2, but I'm not giving up. I'm gonna try to steal this one.
Time to analyze another piece of evidence. The type of evidence you need to analyze is the fingerprint. The fingerprint is on the bottom of the evidence cube. The fastest way to return the fingerprint so that it is on top of the cube
Morgan's
is...
the only one that has points?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think I've got this. I figured out how to move my cube, and I think I know the pattern for how to get the right evidence at the top. So I'm going for the podium.
Finally, I figured out the pattern. 2 more moves, and I've got this.
Ava, you have returned with the wrong piece of evidence on top of your cube. Congratulations, Morgan. You have earned your 3rd and final point.
Congrats, Morgan.
Congratulations, Morgan. You are the new head of household.
You're going with HOH! Woo! Oh my god,
Yeah,
this is insane.
who would've
I'm headed
guessed?
to the final 3, baby! Congrats,
And like now, all that's left is for Vince or myself to win the power veto. We couldn't be in a better position, but most importantly, I couldn't be in a better position.
Morgan wins again, and I know she is most likely gonna put up me and Ashley as her initial knobs. Honestly, being on the block doesn't matter that much this week because it all comes down to the veto. So I just need to win that veto and punch my ticket for final 3.
Oh man.
Up next,
I mean, did
with
you really
Morgan
expect
as the
anyone
new
else to
head
win
of
that
household,
HOH?
Vince is likely safe,
Yeah.
but does Ava have a plan to split the duo up? Then Morgan locks in her nominations, and the most important power veto competition of the season is played, all culminating in a live eviction that will determine the final 3.
I
Stay
honestly
with
think
us.
the last veto was the most important veto.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because Morgan and Vince have more comp wins than Ashley and Ava combined. So like,
That's true.
unless Ashley or Ava pull off a miracle, Morgan and Vince are steamrolling to the final 3. So yeah, hopefully Ava or Ashley win the veto, but I really don't think they're going to. It'll be sick if they do, though.
Yeah. Imagine she's just like, Vince, get on the block.
No, there's no way. If Morgan were to cut Vince here, it would be a good move, but I don't think she would do it.
It would be too early.
You and me both, Ace. Or what? And we both want Ava or Ashley to win the veto.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, if Morgan were to cut Vince, and then she goes to final 3, she can easily beat Ashley and Ava by herself. So that could be a really good game move, but she's probably gonna take Vince to final 2.
I mean, she can easily beat Vince in, at the end.
Yeah, she can easily beat Vince at the end. Because if Morgan wins this HOH and Morgan wins this veto, I think she'll have a better resume than Vince. And then all she has to say is that she controlled Vince's HOHs.
Yeah.
And then she just wins. And Vince's jury management is worse than Morgan's. So, like, yeah, Morgan's really setting herself up for winning.
Stupid.
What's stupid?
That she controls all of his HOHs.
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid.
Welcome back to Big Brother. Having won the head of household competition, Morgan is in the driver's seat. But in Vince's mind, his place as her passenger is far from certain.
Oh, woo! Congrats, Morgan! What the heck? That was tough.
Woo! Your girl won her second HOH of the season. I am so pumped, so happy that I officially secured my spot in the final three.
Congrats, Morgan. You're on this. Good job.
It's been a goal of mine to have an all-judges final three. But every decision moving forward could be the difference between whether or not I make it into those final two chairs. So I cannot take this lightly.
Congratulations, Morgan.
Oh, I would look. Oh, that's right. I don't like you guys. You're a non-sweaty girl.
To be frank, I can't even be upset about losing.
Okay, so I didn't win the HOH competition. For me, it all comes down to the veto. Whoever wins this veto is not only safe, they will be the one vote that decides between the two nominees this week. I'm pretty sure Ashley picks me if she's the one vote. But I gotta work on Vince.
What are you gonna do? You know?
Morgan,
Yes.
how does it sound? Vince HOH, Morgan HOH, Vince HOH, Morgan HOH.
This is crazy.
4 in a row.
I've lost 6 auditions in a row to guarantee my safety.
Oh, in a row? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I am so unbelievably happy for Morgan. It's another comp win under her belt.
3 vetoes. HOH. Veto. HOH.
But I also can't help but think she is really building up a strong resume, and that is a dangerous person to sit next to in Final 2. But I'll worry about that when I get there. All that matters is the veto. Whoever wins the veto casts the sole vote to evict, and that is what I'm focused on.
We have to win via Morgan. I know. I know. Please lock in for me. I got you.
I'll destroy that veto.
Yes, that is what matters.
How are you feeling?
Also anxious for the veto.
I mean, come on. With the veto, if you are more convinced that you're fine.
I don't even know about that.
Interesting that Vinny seems to be having some doubts.
I don't know if it's just the paranoia of the game, but I don't know. I just don't feel like 100% comfortable in anything.
Does that leave room for Ava Pearl?
The only way that I see her flipping on you in any capacity would be at the end.
Right.
You are an Ashley. I can see her flipping.
Yeah, I can see that too.
But this week you're fine.
No, it all comes down to the veto.
Ava Pearl is a goddess.
Oh my god.
I just talked to Vinny.
Does she have armpit hair?
Huh?
Does she have armpit hair?
If she does.
So Morgan went to HOH, and I know, it's most likely that I'm going on the block. Morgan nominating Vince would be like peanut butter nominating jelly. It doesn't happen. They are stuck like
Well,
glue.
if
I know, me and my girl
peanut butter
Ava
makes
didn't
jelly
see that.
mad,
He has 2 people playing for him, and he has the Beatles Queen playing for him. I mean, no offense, I don't feel too bad for the kid. Look, girl, don't be saying anything. Listen, the only thing I'll say is if by the end of this week somehow it ends up you're Morgan Esposito, I'm just being honest. You should think about taking me instead of Ashley, because she might take Ashley to the end. We'll see what happens after the veto, brother. Another thing that I can do to separate the narrative that I'm playing Morgan's game, I take you, not Ashley. Oh my God, I literally have to separate myself from making Morgan's decisions, Ava. This is not serious. This is not me. How did we end up here?
Crazier things have happened. Morgan might put Vinny up. Hell could also freeze over. Ashley could also do a chore. Or Vinny could finally tell the truth.
So, that's what I'm thinking. That's seriously what I'm thinking.
Man's
If I
literally
win this final
twirling his
veto, I
mustache.
need to make sure that I make a move that is best for my game, not Morgan's.
That's what it is.
And that might mean that I take Ava over Ashley. But no matter what, I need to win this veto, guarantee my spot in Final 3, and then I get to decide what the best move is for me.
Yeah. This is nuts.
Up next, Ashley ups her game as she contemplates her chances of winning it all. Stay with us.
Yeah.
so how's everyone doing?
Huh?
So I said, so how's everyone doing?
Doing good. Oh shit, friends.
Really?
What?
That's what they're doing?
Underwater
Royal Kingdom? Not a movie, not a TV show, not nothing. Just an app.
Royal Kingdom is a fun game. I mess with it sometimes.
Listen, I bet it is, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, Thursday Night Football. It's on Amazon, right?
Yeah, it's on Amazon. Sunday night Dublin game. Oh,
Seahawks versus Cardinals.
oh, it's the rivalries. Well, Seahawks aren't in theirs for some reason. That's weird. But the Cardinals are in theirs.
We didn't miss nothing. It's still 0-0.
And it went to green.
And now it's commercial. God damn it. Nope. Saquon on a deer? Duracell. And Big Brother's back.
Welcome back to Big Brother. Having secured her place on finale night, Morgan must now make the final nominations of the season, knowing that the final veto could turn everything upside down.
Hey everyone, it's time for the nomination ceremony.
Probably the easiest nominations to make.
This is the nomination ceremony. It is my responsibility as head of household to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. In my nomination block are the keys of the house guests that I'm nominating for eviction. I will turn 2 keys to lock in my nominations, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest I have nominated is...
Oh my god, it's Ava. Oh my god, how did I know?
The next house guest I have nominated is...
Oh my god, the next house guest she's nominated is Ashley. Oh my god, that's crazy. How did I know that?
I have nominated you, Ava, and you, Ashley. Ava, I learned from you to not give a flying mozzarella meatball about what anyone thinks. And that is truly inspirational. And you also have one of the best social games that I've seen this season. Ashley, your kindness, bluntness, and resilience is something I admire. You also have an impeccable social game. With that said, I wish you all the best of luck in this upcoming Power of Veto. I love you guys so much. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. I nominated Ava and Ashley. No shockers there. Y'all know I would never put Vince on my block. However, to ensure that that does not happen, him or myself need to win the Power of Veto. So that way the 3 judges can make it to the final 3.
We're gone with the one fabulous, honey.
Oh my God!
Well, I'm on the block. No surprise there. But it really doesn't matter because it all comes down to the veto. If I win that veto, not only am I safe, but I get to decide decide who goes to jury. Bye-bye, Vinny.
She hugged me and then got caught. It didn't matter who goes up. It's more symbolic than anything. But Morgan could have symbolically put up Vince. And this is exactly why this thing has got to be broken up before the final three, okay? If I win the veto, I can do that.
Thank you. The nominations don't matter too much
Why
because
is-
I know that if either Ava or
why is
Ashley
their
win
thing
that
gold?
veto,
The
I'm
Cardinals.
automatically the
'Cause it's
replacement
their,
nominee, and I am in
rivalries.
extreme danger of
The
that
rivalry
being the end of my
jerseys.
game.
Look at the touchdown.
Round the block, for sure.
I want this more than anything.
It's just
I
weird
need this
that
more than
the
anything.
cars
There
are
is
gold instead of red.
$750,000
Yeah.
on the line. So I need to make sure that either myself
Dude,
or
their
Morgan
rivalry
win
stuff
this
is so
veto,
cool.
keep
I just
us
don't
the
understand
same,
why they're
and
both
ensure
not
that both
wearing
of us
it.
are in the final three.
Right. I think would have gotten a little bit confusing maybe. I don't know.
If they needed
No.
me that detail. Oh my gosh.
Their colors are nowhere near each other.
No, the rivalries.
Last nom cereal.
Well, no, that's the point, though.
Cheers to your first real HOH. Cheers to
I don't know.
hopefully the judges making final three. Cheers to taking Ashley to the end. I'll toast to that. But if I win this veto, I will control the one vote. I can't take out Morgan since she's safe, but I can make a big move and send Vinny to jury and break up peanut butter and jelly. That would look pretty good on my resume.
Up next, it's all about the veto. Whoever wins will determine who will cast the sole vote to evict at tonight's live eviction. Stay with us.
Commercials.
Commercials.
At least the Cardinals Seahawks game didn't have commercials yet.
And we're going into commercial. Fuck!
Kyler Murray throws it.
Is that Rondell Moore?
I don't know, but it's not a first down. It's a fourth down. Probably like 4th and 3 or 4th and 2. They go for a field goal. Fourth and 3. The flag for a timeout.
Reset at 25. They get a 32-yard attempt. And after all that, the kick is right down the middle. 4.5 remaining in the quarter. It's 3-0 Arizona, and we return in 30 seconds.
T-Mobile has the best.
We're back.
Welcome back to Big Brother. It's time for the Power of Veto competition. The winner not only guarantees themselves a spot in the final 3, but they will determine who will cast the sole vote to evict tonight. Who will win? It's time to find out.
I need to focus on winning this veto. If Morgan or Vince wins, they will definitely be keeping nominations the same, and then either Ashley or I are guaranteed to be going home. And if I win, not only will I be safe, but I can take out Vince and break up that duo.
Welcome to the BB Police Department. We desperately need your help. BBPD detectives were assembling a board to track the mastermind through the events of this summer at Hotel Mystere. Unfortunately, he snuck past our security system and scrambled the evidence to throw us off his trail. We need your help to fix the evidence boards as quickly as possible so we can accurately predict his next move. Here's how it works. On the horn, you may begin sliding the photos on your evidence board. Each photo was taken on a specific day inside Hotel Mystere. Your job is to match the photo to the day that it occurred on by using the open spaces above to change the order of the photos on the timeline. When you believe that all your photos are directly above the number of the day they were taken on, hit your button. If you're the first house guest to answer correctly, your button will flash white, and you have won the final golden power of veto. But if you are incorrect, your button will light up red, and you should keep playing. Who's ready to play organized crime?
This is by far the most important veto of the entire season. Yes, I'm not on
Is
the
it
block
though?
currently, but if Ashley
it
or
though?
Ava win this veto, I am guaranteed to be on the block because there's no other options. And if one of them has the veto, I have to assume that I would be the one evicted. It's do or die for me.
In this final veto competition, we have to put the photos on our evidence board in chronological order as quickly as possible. I've been studying the days, so I'm counting, but this is so much harder than it looks. I can't just pick up 2 pieces and move them. I have to slide them all around each other in order to get the right chronological order. This is like a 2D Rubik's Cube from hell.
I'm so excited because this is the classic Big Brother Days comp. All summer long, I've been memorizing everything we've been doing and what day we did it on. I know the first photo is going to be caught creeping. Because that was the veto that was played on day 12. Next is going to be the case of the mystery veto.
Mystery veto competition.
Because I know that was day 14. Knowing what happened on what day is the easy part. The hard part is how in the world I'm maneuvering these pieces to the correct placement. If I could just get the earliest pieces organized at the front of my timeline, it'll be much easier to shuffle around the rest of the pieces as I work my way down the line.
These photos are all jumbled up. So my strategy is to move the photos in the empty spaces, so that way I have more free reign to move the other ones where I need them to.
I see the BBCSI photo, and I know that this just happened. BBCSI. So I feel like this piece has to go towards the end, and now I just have to move the other pieces to get everything situated.
Touchdown
Don't
Seahawks.
forget that I was told I had a terrible fashion sense on day 66 by Zingba. He's
just jealous.
Even though Zingbot is near the correct day, there are so many photos, like Otep the Hogfather,
You want the veto? You gotta do something for me first.
that need to be shifted to the left.
Retro Reactor is an easy one for me. I just won that HOH during the double eviction, so I know for a fact that has to go all the way to the right on day 73.
Days 24 and 25 are super easy to remember. Killer Carnival was on day 24, which is when Riley won. And day 25 is when Mickey did the HOH interrogation takeover, which overtook his HOH week.
Why are you picking my HOH?
It's a game. It's a game. It's a game.
I got you.
Problem is, there's a whole lot of shuffling that needs to get done and get these photos into the correct days, so it's time to get to work.
I moved Line to Die for towards the right because Mystere Express was day 45. I remember that because I was a Hobgoblin that week. How could I forget? But no matter what I do, this timeline is a hot mess. And I gotta lock in.
I've got the beginning of my timeline done. Now it's time to work on the end. Once I get that, the middle should come pretty easy. One of the pieces that belongs towards the end of the timeline is the White Lotus photo. How could I forget day 60? My girl Rachel couldn't complete the maze, and Mastermind sent her ass packing. So I know that's on day 60.
I wish I could say this competition is a nice walk down memory lane, but I'm looking at the Flee the Scene photo, and I'm feeling the opposite of warm and fuzzy.
Let's go, Ava. You got this. You have mad memory for this part.
Yeah, you do. You definitely do.
Yeah.
I'm doing more mental gymnastics right now than I did during the HOH comp. The veto couldn't have been shuffleboard, you know?
If I win this veto, I'm guaranteeing my spot in the final three, and I cast the sole vote to evict. I haven't wanted a veto this bad since Catherine didn't use the veto on me on day 35. I was upset then, and I'm going to be even more upset now if I can't get this timeline in order. Luckily, I have the front half of this puzzle complete now, and I'm feeling really confident I know I can win this veto.
I'm feeling the momentum here. The photos are falling into place, the timeline is finally coming together. It's looking pretty good. They say you always remember your first veto, which is why I'm certain this one was on day 54. Thanks, Angela. This is the last piece. Let's get it done, baby.
Congratulations, Morgan. You've correctly organized your evidence board and won the golden power of veto.
Well, it's looking like number 5 is in the books, baby! Woo! I am just in awe. I am shocked. It's the last veto of the season, and I officially locked my number 1 Vinny and mine's spot in the final 3, baby. Woo!
Morgan wins the veto, but you know what? I'm not gonna sweat it. I haven't won a veto yet this season, and I'm still here. I'm just gonna have to keep convincing the people in there that I am not a threat.
I don't win the most important veto competition
Think
of
of
the
our
season,
winners, fellas. Yeah.
but Morgan does.
Yeah.
And that is the next best thing for my game. Morgan and I have been working together as the closest of allies. She's been my best friend, so hopefully she doesn't do anything crazy and blindside me with this. Hopefully she keeps thumbs the same, guarantees our spot in final 3, and we're that much closer into ending up in the final 2 chairs together.
Both Vince and I have been working with Morgan, but there's an argument to be made that Vince is more of a threat to Morgan than I am. I've just relied on my social game. Maybe I can use that to get in Morgan's ear.
Up next, Vinny the Lip lives up to his name. And later, the veto meeting and eviction play out live. Who will be the next to leave? Stay with us.
Yeah, Morgan won Big Brother, bro. I honestly don't see how Vince wins it.
I was known for showing up and showing.
Unless Vince takes Morgan to final 3 or final 2. But I think Morgan's got it because she kind of put the nail in the coffin with Keanu and then won HOH and Vito back to back. So yeah, I think Morgan might win Big Brother. I think she had the best chances of winning Big Brother. Because Vince can still somehow win.
You know, you look at Mike McDonald, what's so interesting, his pedigree, of course, is defense. He calls the defense. On the other side, Jonathan Gannon, his pedigree is defense, but he said when I get the job, I'm not calling him the defense. I got a guy who can call the defense better than I can.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, who admits that when they talk about an interview process? But he said he had other interviews, other opportunities, but he made it crystal clear to everybody that even though you're hiring me because the job I did in Philly as a defensive coordinator, I want to be the head coach. I don't want to be a head coach that's calling the defense, and I want to bring my guys with me. And Arizona said, you're hired. You're our guy. But it is interesting. Two defensive-minded head coaches doing it very differently.
And so Nick Rallis calls the Arizona defense. Dean McCartney, when the game is the third backstage in the block. Murray around the corner. And only tackled the sideline for a couple of yards. Chased by DeMarcus Lawrence. And that takes us to the end of the opening quarter. Fourth down when we come back. Seattle leading Arizona 7-3 on Thursday night.
What are you doing? Hey, come back here. What are you doing?
Don't get yourself tangled up in the cord.
Don't unplug it either, Jesus. Unplug it. What are you doing? What are you doing?
And we're back.
Welcome back to Big Brother. With Morgan holding the POV, Vinny should be safe. That is, if he can keep his foot out of his mouth.
Thank you. Dang, wild. I don't even know what to say. I cannot believe this. I'm actually kind of in shock. Right now, I just can't believe that I actually won the most important veto. And most importantly, I secured me and my number one Vinny in the final 3.
Morgan, 5 friggin' vetoes.
Congratulations, Morgan. Huge.
You earned it, girl.
Man, I think I'll be okay, but I really wanted to win that veto and have the option of finally separating Vince and Morgan.
Now my game is in their hands.
Well, there that goes. Now all I can do is hope Vinny is gonna vote for me the way he said he would. Because if I try to throw him under the bus to Morgan, that could cost me that vote. So it's come to this, America. I am putting all of my hopes and dreams into Vinny. How many people have been let down by this man? But you know what? CS Flavie, maybe he'll come through for me.
Who are you? Oh my god, the only person this season, HOH and Vito in the same week.
I know.
I can't believe that. If it wasn't me, at least Morgan won. I assume and hope that she's going to keep nominations the same. The job is not done. There's still a 1 in 3 chance of winning this game now. But it does make me a little nervous if I'm in the final 2 chairs, because I came here to win Big Brother. Any wrong move that I make could cost me the game. Dude, that's insane. I can't believe it.
And you never touched my block, baby. Let's go! We never touched each other's block?
Yeah!
Ew, Ava, there's tons of bugs in this drink you have here.
Oh.
Is this water in here? Can I pour it to try to kill the bugs? Sure. Actually, I feel like I should do water.
Oh yeah, that's tea.
Oh, this is... Ew, Ava! What the freaking hell?
What?
Ava! Oh! It's like molded!
Oh my god, there's a lemon in there!
And it's molded! And the mold exploded on me!
Oh my
What
god.
happened?
Oh
I guess there was mold in the water and it exploded in there.
Pearl, have you been drinking up this thing? Girl, no wonder you have so many farts. I'm absolutely disgusted. It's mold all over me. That girl has been drinking a whole science experiment. Oh my god, it's raw.
That drink was not there for that long. It was just a couple of days.
You want me to go get you water?
Or weeks. Or maybe months.
Ew! I am so disgusted. It's not even funny.
I didn't realize Vince had that much blood on his hands. Yeah.
I'm a pearl. Did you have 5 today?
Only because you won.
No, but I'm saying in the competition in general, did you have 5?
I did. I would be dominating the second half of the season if you weren't here. Just kidding.
Okay, so you tell me that you're gonna...
I'm kidding.
I'm at a loss for words.
I'm kidding. Morgan. Hey there. Hello? I guess this is why Ava calls me Vinny the Lip. I put my entire foot in my mouth, make a very bad joke to Morgan.
What do you-
I guess it's time
what do you
for
say?
Damage Control Vinny to get back to work and hope that I don't throw my own game away entering Final 3.
You're basically telling me that you would have taken me out.
No, now you're creating a whole story.
Now tells me why you wanted to keep Lauren in the game.
No.
Wow.
Because Lauren would have been just as good.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better.
That also came out very much wrong.
Wow.
You are way better than Lauren. Ugh! Vinny, shut the hell up! Why am I talking right now? She just won the veto too. The veto meeting hasn't happened yet. She doesn't have to keep me safe. I seriously hope this does not have her thinking differently about not using the veto. Because I cannot go home now because of a bad joke.
I didn't like...
I'm really sorry, I was kidding.
While we are a duo, everything has always been Morgan and Vince and Lauren. This whole season, it just kind of sucks. Damn, Vinny, like that? Are you insinuating that you would have taken me out if you had the cojones to do so? Very interesting to say while I still have the veto in my hands. Well, they do say it's all fun and games until you look around and find out.
Bro, shut up. We know you're not gonna get Vince out. Get up here, bro. Get up here. Get up
Up
here.
next, with $750,000
There
on
you
the line,
go.
will Morgan target her one true ally in the game? Stay with us.
We're staying with you, Julie. We're staying with you.
So this is what? 9:30?
I guess so. I guess till 9:30, yeah.
9:30 episode?
Aw, pretty kitty. Yeah, this is Oreo.
Yeah. But why don't you show your face to the camera instead of your body?
Okay, put your ass in my face, bro.
No, don't rub your face on the mic.
And he's down.
And he's gone.
And you're back. You just jumped down. Who'd that be? We're talking about McBride?
Trey McBride.
This offseason with a new contract, making him the second highest paid tight end in the league behind only George Kittle, guys.
Yeah, think about that. We're going to see
George Kittle is the highest paid tight end.
49ers against the Rams, but again, the guy who just kind of has been under the radar, but is sensational. You want Campbell?
Look at Campbell, 39 years old.
So we got SmackDown on Friday and then No Mercy on Saturday.
And really like a coach. Talking to those young defensive linemen. They respond to him, too.
Yeah, without doubt. Had the sack on the last series. Meanwhile, there's a little bit of room on the left side. And an 8-yard pickup here for Shea Benson to set up second down and 2.
You know, anytime you lose one of your alphas, it's devastating. James Conner went down with that season-ending injury a week ago, and they lost their leader and captain, his toughness. But I'll tell you, Trey Benson has a lot of ability.
Go no huddle here, go quick, and nobody's around the neighborhood except Marvin Harrison, who's a good 10 yards away.
We've seen this a lot, you know, with Marvin Harrison and Kyler Murray just not on the same page. He's up in the far right. And he's running one route, coverage adjusts late. He's running a fade to that coverage. And Kyler Murray's expecting him to stay on the route and cut out. So we're seeing a lot of that. They're still kind of working through some things. And hopefully that gets on track soon in the second year.
This fan base is getting more and more frustrated. 3rd and 2 to the outside. Falling down and making that grab to get the first down is Michael Wilson. And it's Connors ball at Stanford.
Yeah, the question with this offense when you lose James Conner is who other than Kyler Murray is going to make plays? Obviously the tight end McBride, who Kaylee just talked about. But who else? Is it going to be Benson? Is it going to be Harrison? They need others to step up.
With back.
Welcome back to Big Brother. As the HOH and the veto holder, Morgan is guaranteed to be in the final 3. But suddenly, who she wants coming with her is not so clear.
5 years is crazy. Kudos to her. Now I just gotta figure out how I can convince her to take me instead of Vince. Morgan! Oh, dude. 5
Basically, the final HOH, whichever one of you wins it will win the game.
Well, that's just going into finals. People have won the final HOH and not won the game.
Hello. If I were to tell you, Tracy. So you win the
I
game.
see what you mean.
Whichever one of you win.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You can guarantee that you win the game. Basically.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Whoever wins it will win $750,000. Unless you guys choose to sit next to each other, which is 50-50, but that's gambling $750,000.
I know.
Which that would be crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something that I've been thinking about because, sure, $75,000 is still very much life-changing, but it's not $750,000. It's not something that I'm not thinking about.
I think both of you want to take each other.
The question is, will we?
Yes, girl, let's do this. I've been working hard all season to be the closest to Morgan, so that the day finally came, she would choose me over anyone else. I'm hoping Morgan somehow sees the light and uses the veto on me, so that way I have the sole vote to thing.
Nice.
If Vinny goes, I have 2 people who will take me to the end, guaranteed. Then I can finally break them
That
up for good
actually
and
took.
send Vinny packing. Bye-bye, Vinny.
I don't think Morgan's gonna cut
I mean,
Vince
I
this
love
early.
Vince, but the whole game, Vince says one thing and another.
Yeah.
Over and over again. If you win, it's literally, do I gamble or do I guarantee?
Yeah.
And you have to make that decision.
Ashley is making some compelling arguments, as she always does. Y'all know I love Vince. That's my dog. But I have prioritized Vinny this entire season. And I can't say that he's done the same for me. I'm playing this game to win. So if that means I have to take into consideration taking out Vince, then that's what I might have to do.
What's on your mind? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, there's like a lot of things. And it's hard because you can make any decision you want and it'll change everything, you know? And it's a lot of responsibility to be the veto holder. I can't lie, these little comments are not sitting lightly with me. Now I'm wondering if I should cut him before he potentially cuts me.
Is that what you're thinking about today? Would it change anything with like the actual game?
I mean, the thing is if we're calling a spade, you can beat either Ava or Ashley, and so can I. Let's just be frank, you know?
So do you want to get rid of me?
I don't want to get rid of you, Vince.
Are you going to?
Well, to be fair, I don't vote.
Yeah, but you can use the veto or not.
It's just hard to think that, especially like your comment today. I was like, oh man. Like,
Oh,
Lauren would have
shit.
been just as good.
I don't know why I even said that. Sorry for saying that.
I am so unbelievably close to the final 3. I am on the goal line of making it to finale night. And I might have just made a $750,000 bad joke that could jeopardize that.
Oh my god,
that's
Marvin
scary.
Harrison.
Really hope that I didn't mess up so bad that
Did you ever
Morgan
feel like
actually
calling
uses the
Marvin Harrison
veto.
a bust?
A
Because I
bust,
can't
yeah.
trust Ashley
I
or
mean,
Ava.
I hate
Get
to
rid of me.
agree with
This
them
is worst
at this
case
point.
scenario.
He hasn't done anything like
Do you have any doubts that
insane to prove that he's not.
that I won't
Right.
take you?
Of course I do.
When we return, it's the live veto meeting and live eviction. What will Morgan do? And whose game is coming to an end just days before finale night? Stay with us.
Oh.
What? Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
hungry.
we have burgers downstairs.
Yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Ooh, burgers after Big Brother.
Cause I saw hamburger buns,
So yeah, probably burgers.
and then I saw like meat in the fridge.
Probably burgers.
Yeah, so I think we'll probably have burgers downstairs.
Hell yeah. Just saying, burgers after Big Brother sounds really good.
They're both in commercial.
Yeah, they are.
Gonna be big expectations. This becomes a theme here in Phoenix. There he keeps up on the crossing route. Ball's picked off. They're lucky to get that one back.
Bro,
Here,
this
third
is
and short,
just... I can't defend him.
quarterback wants the out. He adjusts to a
I
fade.
can't defend him after
And Aaron
this.
just looking ahead, trying to see where the contact
I don't know if it's
might be.
Kyler or
Not
if it's
able to
Martin
finish on
Harrison.
the play.
I don't
And
know.
I just think you see a guy who's uberly talented, just not playing with confidence. It's like his mind.
He may need a quarterback that's taller than Kyler. I'm sorry, but he might.
Turnover. Seattle has the ball at the 29-yard line. Off the play fake. Plenty of time.
Holy shit!
And it's juggling, not caught. Torrey Horton is there. The rookie Max Milton is able to break it up at the end. 2nd and 10.
But even with a 3 tight end look, under center, you're thinking they're going to run the football. They just want to be able to stretch this defense, and they got exactly what they wanted with the speedster. This guy can really fly. We've seen that already this year as a rookie. That time, that ball's on him. It's a good job of recovering by 16, Max Melton. But Sam Darnold gave the rookie a chance. Defensive back doesn't even see the football. Would have been a great catch, but the ball was on him. Would have loved to see him bring that one down.
2nd and 10. He's already had 2 receiving touchdowns this season and a 95-yard punt return. Darnold over the middle after he looked right, goes to his 3rd option, and Jake Bobo makes his first catch of the night at the 32-yard line.
Now, again, you saw it, what I saw. He's looking left, but watch his feet and rhythm. This is what we saw from Sam Darnold last year working with KO. Left, it's not there, and instead of being late, he's decisive because he has answers. There's the eyes to the left. Nope. Come back, look at his feet in rhythm, puts it on him, and a nice first down.
And he had both Warner and Smith and Jigwood to his left. Noser over the middle. Finds the open guy. Halfway through the 2nd quarter, first down from the 32-yard line.
K9.
Slipping a tackle, picking up 4. Kenneth Walker to the play.
Welcome back to Big Brother. Let's head to the living room for the live veto meeting and eviction. Hello, house guests.
Hi. So good.
It's now time for the live veto meeting and eviction. Morgan, as the final veto holder and current head of household, you hold all the power tonight.
It's a lot, Julie.
I can imagine. First, you must decide if you're going to use the veto on Ava or Ashley, or not to use it and leave your nominations in place. So please head to the front of the living room, face the 2 nominees, and give us your decision.
So she cut the Vince here.
Hi, girls. You guys know that you guys are my favorite girls of the season. I love you guys both so much, and it's been an honor to play this game with you. I have decided not to use the power of veto, and just know that I love you guys so much. Love you more.
All right, since the veto is not used, the nominations will remain in place. Ava, Ashley, finale night is just days away, but unfortunately, only one of you will make it there. I'd like to give each of you one final chance to address Vince before he casts the sole vote
The
to
sole
evict.
vote!
Ava, you're first.
Vince is the only one that votes.
Julie, you look gorgeous tonight.
Thank you.
To my parents, I love you more than anything. You've blessed me more than anything in this lifetime. To my boyfriend Caleb, my Italian sausage, I love you. The only thing I have to really say to Vinny is the only thing I can ask you to do is not contact me after this. Well, not really.
Thanks, Ava. Okay. Ashley, it's your turn.
Okay. Don't know how to follow that up, Julie. You look gorgeous. Shout out my mom and dad. I love you guys more than anything. Thank you for supporting me on this journey. Vinny, I know you have a tough decision, but hopefully, you know, you do what's best for your game, and hopefully you believe that I'm best for your game. Morgan, you're fabulous. And Ava, I know you said week 5 to Zach, the charms ain't working. Your charms worked on me, girl. You are so authentically yourself, and I couldn't be more happy to be in this game with you and make it this far with you, my girl.
Thank you, Ashley. All right, thank you both. Vince, it is now up to you to cast the sole vote to evict. You have the power to send one nominee to the jury and send the other to finale night. Just a reminder, when Vince casts his vote, the evicted house guest will have only a few moments to say goodbye, gather her belongings, and walk out the front door. Vince, please stand at the front of the living room, face the 2 nominees, and cast your vote to evict.
Well, the decisions continue to get more tough as the season goes on, but I have to continue to do what I think is best for my game. So, with all respect, I vote to evict Ava.
It's official, Ava. You are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Peace out, Morgan. Peace out, Vinny. It's been a long road. Peace out, brother. Peace out, sisters. Where is my pen? All right. Bye, guys. Thank you so much, Ava. Oh.
Bye, Ava.
Bye, Ava.
Ava's gone.
They were laughing really hard when she said, "Don't contact me." Oh, Ava. Oh my gosh, it's gray already. Love you, Ava Pearl. Ava Pearl, do your dance and do your twirl.
Ava, I miss you.
Oh man. Our side is blessed. The right side? Cannot believe we made it this far.
Yeah, I had accidentally received a message I shouldn't have about a girl named Ava being an alternate.
I think we're still live.
Oh. You're right, I think we are.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Whoops. Congratulations, guys, to Final 3.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, do we do our judges? Judges. I got the judges.
When we return, I'll talk one-on-one with Ava. Then we'll check in on the final 3. One of them will win Big Brother and the $750,000 grand prize. But the winner of Big Brother won't be the only house guest taking home a cash prize on Sunday. You, America, will be awarding your favorite house guest of the season $50,000.
It's probably Ava.
It's
It could
time
be
for
Ava.
America.
I have no idea who they would give it to.
Holy shit, dude.
I know that. Yeah, this is the stomping grounds. It is Arizona State. Yeah. But you know, we're here in Glendale, just outside. Anyway, that was what a play. That was unbelievable. You know, he was off to the races. Everybody watched that for a long time. That gave you an idea about the wiring of DK Metcalf, but former Seahawks, and now with Pittsburgh, here's McBride. I'm now told by our vast research department, Seattle held him without a touchdown. There you go. He's rewarded for that effort. It's the way it should be. And he's been a great player through the
Morgan
years.
got a message about Ava preseason.
Buda Baker, here.
I
guess so. I guess so.
Nelson up trying to stay after that entry. 3rd down and 2. No huddle gives Murray a chance to look at defense, getting the right play on 3rd and short. Going to give it to Michael Carter, who's going to carry for the first time tonight, and that's not going to get to the 30-yard line. So Carter, 5th year in the league, been around, hasn't played this year. Yeah, before you question the call, like I said, that's Kyler Murray looking at the defense, thinking he's got a numbers advantage, but the problem is, even though there's only 4 down linemen and 2 linebackers in that box area, they don't
Would you go for it on 4th and 1?
These guys get off blocks.
I'd go
That
for it
time
on
it was
4th and 1.
Jaron Reed who was able to get off that block. And
Yeah, but we're talking in the form of Madden. You know what I mean? Like actually being in the game and coaching the game is probably a lot different. But I'd go for it on 4th and 1. There's no point in not.
63-yard punt, 2-yard return. We will return in a half minute.
But he's got to do something. Marvin Harrison Jr. has to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In order to prove that he's not a bust.
In Minnesota, now Seattle. Dancing in the pocket, buying time, keeps his eyes downfield. Deep throw is going to be pulled in.
Holy shit!
Elijah Arroyo.
Elijah Arroyo.
To Big Brother, I'm here with Ava, who was just evicted and is now the 6th member of the jury. Vince was the one who evicted you, and you said just moments ago, don't bother contacting me after this to him. Did you mean it?
Nah, I'm just busting his chops.
All right. Right before we came on live television tonight, you called a house meeting and you called out Vince.
Yes.
Let's bring everyone up to speed and let's take a look.
Holy shit, Sam Darnold! Holy shit!
Little house meeting because I know I'm going tonight. And I know people want me out of this house because I played a game where I told the truth. I've been loyal to my allies, played a relatively honest game. Vinny's been telling me he wants to vote for me to stay in this house. Morgan, he's been telling me he's not taking me to Final 2. And I'm not leaving this house not having told the truth. Because I want everybody to know exactly what I said before I leave. Morgan, girl, do not do for a man what he won't do for you. But I don't know what he's telling you. He wants to bring Ashley.
Ava, what were you hoping to accomplish with that house meeting?
I don't know, just make him shake, you know, Julie.
Were you hoping that maybe during the veto, live veto, that she would save you or Ashley and then he'd be on the block?
For sure. I mean, here's to hoping. I didn't think it was going to happen, if I'm being honest. But I just figured, if I'm leaving, why not?
And it didn't happen. Why do you think it didn't happen?
I think they have a very strong bond. And I think that there have been multiple people that have tried to tell her Vinny's been lying. If the whole jury house is saying it, maybe it's true. But again, I've trusted people in this house, so you keep trusting them.
You were very liked in the house. You had a very strong social game. But do you think that is why this final target on you tonight got you evicted?
I guess that and my shuffleboard skills, most likely, yes.
Yes, you did win that competition. Handily so. You were very open and honest in the house. You spoke your mind. Do you think that served you in the game?
Well, I think yes. I think it got me to top 4, which I never thought I'd get to. I thought I was going home week 4. So the fact that I'm here is a blessing, and truly all I can thank is God, the universe, for me even having the opportunity to be in jury, nevertheless top 4.
Well, what do you say we listen to your goodbye messages from your former housemate?
Oh, Madonna, okay.
Right over here, over my shoulder.
My sweet Ava Pearl, I have actually been working with Vince and Morgan very, very closely since week 6. I'm sorry I had to keep this from you, but it's the game. I love you. Can't wait to see you in New York.
Ava, you played an amazing social game, and that's an extremely dangerous player to sit next to in the end. There's an alliance called the Judges that I'm in, along with Morgan and Ashley and Rachel and Will as well. And ultimately, I had to stick to that. I hope you can appreciate and respect that.
Ava with the flavor. You had the best social game of the season. Sitting next to you, I'd probably lose. And I also know that you weren't going to take me to the end. I love you, Ava.
Is that true? And final thoughts?
Hell yeah, I wasn't gonna take her to the end. She has like five vetoes. But, what I will say is, yeah, you didn't take a rocket scientist to figure out Vinny, Morgan, and Ashley were working together. I mean, what can you do?
Ava Pearl, thank you. You are a member of the jury. We'll see you on finale night when you and the rest crown a winner of Big Brother. Let's return to the living room and check in with the final three.
Yeah.
Hello, house guests. House guests. Hello. Or should I say, hello, final three. How are the three of you feeling?
I can't feel my face.
It's surreal. Yeah.
I can only imagine. Well, a big congratulations to all of you making it this far. One of you sitting there will win Big Brother and the $750,000 grand prize. And we'll find out who that is this Sunday. That's right, the live season finale is just 3 days away, house guests, so get ready, because the battle for the final three-part head of household will begin before you know it. Good night, house guests.
Oh, that's it! Good night, fabulous!
With that, the push to finale night begins, and only 2 episodes remain before we crown a winner. Tune in tomorrow at 8, 7 Central as the house guests strategize their endgame. We get a peek into the jury house as Kelly, Lauren, and Keanu arrive, plus the battle to become the last and most powerful head of household of the season gets underway. Then, after a grueling 83 days locked away from the outside world, it's time to crown the winner. And it all happens this Sunday at 8:30 Eastern, 8 o'clock Pacific, on the live 2-hour season finale.
Damn.
Join us as the final head of household is determined. The jury gathers to debate the merits of the final 3, led by BB winner and all-star Cody Calafiore. The final eviction takes place. The jury votes for the winner of Big Brother, and all the house guests reunite, and it all happens live. Who will take home the $750,000 grand prize?
So you got Big Brother tomorrow.
And don't miss Taylor.
And on Sunday.
We just talked about The Amazing Race. Huh?
You got Big Brother tomorrow and on Sunday.
Yeah. I had no idea. But that's gonna be it for today's episode. Thank you guys
Where did the remote go? Okay, I got it.
for watching. We'll be back, I guess, tomorrow. After SmackDown's over.
Yup.
I guess. Thank God. I don't. Okay. Yeah, we'll be back after SmackDown. So we're gonna be watching the episode late. We're not gonna be watching it live.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.
Peace out, guys.